Today is an emotional day at the iconic address of India, 7 Racecourse Road. The poll results are a few hours away. Whatever may be the outcome, after 10 long years, Dr. Manmohan Singh has to make a silent exit. The bags are packed already. Like retiring from any regular job, the former Prime Minister also is filled with uncertainties. What will the most powerful man of India do post-retirement? And what are other world leaders doing after their term at the big office? Here's a special report.
They were the most powerful. What's next? They were the men for the top job, from signing defense deals, deciding the future of an entire nation, working overtime during war, greeting foreign dignitaries, day-to-day affairs of a country. For these few good men, it was just another day at the office. It is the most prolific distinction anyone can hold. But like any regular job, in a democracy, even the biggest responsibility of a country comes with an expiry date. After retirement, a gloom of uncertainty even haunts the biggest leaders of the world. May 16th will be the most celebrated day in the nation. With a possible regime change, India waits to flag off new possibilities and promises. While a lot of people may be rejoicing, the scene at one home is different. The decade-long occupant of 7 Racecourse Road has packed his bags. He is all set to make way for a new occupant. For the soon-to-be former Prime Minister of India and his family, the month of May 2014 has been an emotional one. The Congress leader has successfully completed 2 tenures, but now it is time for the final goodbye. After leading the nation for 10 long years, finally it is time for Dr. Manmohan Singh to hang his boots and make plans for his retirement. Sonia Gandhi was present the day he swore in to assume office. Now, in the final hours, it's the Congress president who has taken it upon herself to host the farewell dinner. Dr. Manmohan Singh has been accused of several things. He has been called the puppet in the hands of Rahul and Sonia. His soft-spoken attitude has been often criticized. He has even been called a man too soft to be a prime minister. But as history stands a witness, his achievements precede the brutal criticism. As the final days approached, like a true gentleman, Manmohan Singh started winding up by writing farewell letters to various world leaders. In his 2-term tenure, the outgoing Prime Minister of India has created a rapport with several dignitaries of the world. As he prepares to demit office, Prime Minister Manmohan Singh has written farewell letters to leaders of various countries, including US President Barack Obama, former Chinese Premier Wen Jiabo, and Russian President Vladimir Putin. With farewell letters and a heavy heart, indeed, it is time for Prime Minister Paji to leave. We know the Prime Minister of India lives the life of a king, but let's tell you what happens post-retirement. The Prime Minister's pension plan. Life after retirement for a former prime ministerial candidate comes with its perks. The man who has once held the top job is not deserted after his tenure. Things are definitely not the same, but for years to come, Manmohan Singh will be benefiting on the exchequer's expense. Rent-free accommodation for lifetime. Like any other government official, the retirement plans of the Manmohan Singh family began with house hunting. A sprawling bungalow at 3 Motilal Nehru Road will now be a new abode of Prime Minister Manmohan Singh once he retires after Lok Sabha elections. As per reliable sources, the work is almost completed at the new address where he is to move in.
The Motilal Nehru Road bungalow is almost ready for him to move in. Shifting of their things from the official residence to the new place is underway. Lot of it has been shifted and more is on its way.
It was the outgoing Prime Minister's better half Gurshan Kaur who zeroed in on the bungalow in Motilal Nehru Road. The house is said to have good vibes and would make a perfect home for the Manmohan family.
Prime Minister's wife Gurshan Kaur has herself been visiting the new bungalow to oversee the work being done there.
The residence at 3 Motilal Nehru Marg is a Type 8 bungalow which comes under the CPWD and is spread over 2.5 acres. The bungalow was made famous by its previous occupant, the former Delhi Chief Minister Sheila Dikshit, who recently vacated. The whole house is now being redecorated to accommodate its new resident. A new sentry post has been erected at the main entrance, while inside, horticulture staff are busy manicuring the lawns. Work on putting up the security cabin at the main gate is also underway. Apart from rent-free accommodation, there are a few other perks the top man will enjoy. The PM's pension plan includes medical facilities, 14 secretarial staff, office expenses against actual expenditure, 6 domestic staff to help the former Prime Minister's family with day-to-day chores. A former Prime Minister's security. Security is a major concern for a person who has once held the most coveted seat. Even post-Prime Ministership, Dr. Manmohan Singh will enjoy a SPG security blanket for an entire year. After the completion of a year, depending on the threat, the Home Ministry will decide what security will be apt for a former Prime Minister. Yes, the Government of India does take care of the security of the top man even post-retirement. You might be wondering what happens to the various gifts that Dr.